have a new guest with us today. His name is Aarish Sarker, and I can't wait to speak to him. Let's speak to him about the 3 movies he has today. Aarish Sarker, thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Thank you for inviting me. I'm good.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. So I know you have 3 movies for us today.
Yeah.
What are the 3 movies?
So these movies are the movies I've watched in the last 6 months.
Okay.
So they are Bohemian Rhapsody. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's Bad Boys, Ride or Die.
Okay.
I don't think it's on Netflix, but it might be.
It might be. Just check it out. Check it out.
I watched it in View with my friends.
Oh, it came out recently, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And yeah, it's the 4th installment of the Bad Boys series.
Okay.
And there is Joyride, which recently came out on Netflix. So
Okay.
I'll be doing.
So tell me a little bit about Joyride. What's it about?
Joyride is it's basically a drama or comedy about 2, so like there's one older protagonist who's a pregnant woman who doesn't really want to keep her baby.
Okay.
And wants to give it away to her sister who is more able, in her opinion, to take care of it.
Okay.
And there is a boy around my age, so like 15, 14.
So you could relate.
Yeah, I could relate. Yeah, he is around my age,
Yes.
and he steals a car.
Interesting.
Steals
Talking
a car.
about crimes today a lot.
Yeah, and yeah, they incidentally meet in the car. He stole the car. She was incidentally in it.
Okay.
He didn't see it.
No.
But and then they go on a car journey together. They take a lot of detours, and it's basically like a long car journey movie.
Okay.
But yeah.
So when you watch the movie, is it something that caught your attention straight away? Because with me, I struggle quite a lot if it doesn't catch my attention straight away. So is it
Yeah.
something that
I
goes
think
quite
for this
quickly?
movie, this is the only negative review I have because the other 2 are quite positive for me. For this movie, I don't think, because for a movie, I think for me at least, and probably for most movie watchers, it needs to be interesting. There
Yes.
needs to be a hook that...
Yeah,
like,
that's the hook I'm talking about.
there needs to be a hook that just immediately gets your attention.
Yes.
And for me, this movie didn't really do too well in doing that, or
Okay.
that kind
So
of thing.
out of a 10, how much would you rank it?
I would say in terms of storyline,
Yeah.
on its own, I would say 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10. But
Okay.
in terms of the
Really bad.
acting, yeah, it's not too good.
No.
But in terms of the acting itself,
Mm-hmm.
I would say the actors were quite compelling for me.
Okay.
Even if the directing wasn't as good as it could be and the production wasn't as good as it could be, I think the actors did a really good job of portraying their respective characters.
Okay, good.
So yeah,
Okay, so what about Bad Boys? What was that about? I mean, you said it's the 4th,
Yeah.
was it the
4th installment.
4th? Okay, so do I need to watch the previous ones to actually understand what's going on in the story? Because I haven't watched either.
Yeah, fair enough. But for me, I didn't watch. I've only watched Bad Boys 1, but it was a long time ago.
It's really old.
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
no, as in I watched it when I was 11 years old, 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, I just bought the DVD disc.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think, because I didn't remember much of Bad Boys 1 in the first place, I still found Bad Boys 4 really, really enjoyable.
Okay.
Because for me, I really like action. It was an action and comedy movie.
Right.
And it was just jam-packed with action. And the comedy effect had a lot of significant effect on the movie.
Okay.
And for me, the actors, which was Will Smith
Yeah.
primarily, his comedy and his way to establish himself on the movie stage is really I really liked it, and his humor really matches with mine.
Okay,
so
good.
Every joke he said, I really just laughed, and the way he just executes and goes through the action scenes. I've seen the behind the scenes as well.
Mm-hmm.
The way he just effortlessly does the action scenes is really it's really good. It's really
So
captivating.
what is the actual movie about then? If you say in 2 brief lines.
So Bad Boys 4 is about, so the 2 bad boys have kind of established themselves as, they have wives now, they have children now, they have established themselves as status, people with high status, even if they led a life of kind of not very established people when they first started.
Yeah.
they are quite reputable people now in the movie.
Okay.
And yeah, they have a lot of respect from others. And yeah, I would say that in terms of the storyline, I know you didn't ask yet, but in terms of the storyline, I would say it's really good. I would say like 8 or 9 out of 10.
Okay.
And it has a very clear sense of direction, in contrast to Joyride, which I mentioned earlier, which was quite chaotic. But Bad Boys 4 was really, like, it was very engaging for me.
Okay. So what about the third movie? What's that about? I can't.
Oh,
I can't
yeah,
even
it's
call it.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I can't, because it's like a mouthful. I'm thinking, what?
Yeah.
Carry on. What's the movie about?
So basically, in Bohemian Rhapsody, it kind of explores how, I don't know if you know, but there was a famous band called Queen, and they were really, really popular in the, I think, 80s or 90s.
Right.
And they, their songs were really, their songs hit with people, and they really liked it. And basically, their lead singer, who's Freddie Mercury,
right.
Bohemian Rhapsody basically explores and outlines how he rose to fame, and his band Queen. So yeah.
Okay, fine. So how did you enjoy the movie? What was it like?
I think the movie was really. I think out of the 3 movies I've just told you, I think this is by far the best.
Okay.
As this movie was made in 2018,
okay, so
and
it's recent.
it's quite recent, and its director is quite established in the movie world, in the filmmaking world. But yeah, I would say Bohemian Rhapsody. It's a musical, and it's also like a drama, and you could say slice of life. But
so is it? I mean, you say is it a musical? Did you say?
it's a musical,
okay, fine.
because there's a lot of songs, obviously, because the band Queen.
I might switch off. With music, with musicals, you need a hero there with me sometimes.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's Bollywood, then it's different. But yeah, okay, fair enough. So you'd rate that probably the highest then out of all the movies, would you? Okay,
definitely.
Fine. Is there something different you would have liked to see with this movie, or you think it just hit the spot with everything it did?
I think in terms of, I think it did for the most part hit the spot that I was looking for a movie in general. But I would say, I think the acting for the protagonist, Rami Malek, who portrayed Freddie Mercury, I think that could have been, it was slightly cringe for me at times, but for the most part, I think it was like, overall the movie was really good, directed, cinematography was really good, the production was really good. They had I'm pretty sure they had a huge budget, and overall it was good.
Fair enough. Okay, so just to summarise, let's do the ranking. So what's the first movie that you'd rank as number 1?
As number 1, definitely Bohemian Rhapsody.
And number 2, definitely, I think it's Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, yeah.
And then 3 being Joyride.
Joyride, yeah.
Okay, so should everyone watch Joyride, or should they just leave it off the list?
I think Joyride is definitely, I would say, it's a waste. For me, it was a waste of 90 minutes. But,
okay, guys, remember that. Waste of 90 minutes.
But you could watch it if you want, but it's not really my style. It could be someone else's vibe. But I would say Bohemian Rhapsody for me. Even though, as you said before, I didn't actually really like musicals before this.
Yeah, but this
because
one changed your mind.
because I also play guitar. I'm gonna do my grade 5 examination by the end of this month.
Okay.
This like movie Bohemian Rhapsody inspired me to like improve my guitar skills, get better.
Fair enough. So I think I need to start on that then, because I have a guitar at home and I just don't play it. But anyways, moving on. Thank you so much for being on the show today. Of course, it was lovely to have you on. Inshallah, we'll see you soon, even more and more for the next few shows. Of course.
Thank you.